Okay, so we have a pretty interesting problem here. Call this an infinite loop. And we're going to figure out why this is actually an infinite loop. Right now it just looks like it'll be fine because we have int I equal to 1, I less than 10, I plus plus. So it seems like this for loop is going to end eventually. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of take this problem apart. This one we know it's going to stop when I is less than or equal to 10. So I'm going to put that in here. This one we can check too. I is less than 5, that's when that's going to stop. So I is less than 5. And then I'm going to make a little box here. I'm going to call this little box I. So this box is going to help us keep track of what the variable i's value is. It's a pretty good tactic for tests or homework. Anytime you get stuck on what a variable is going to equal at a certain point in time, it's great to have this little box figure out what's going on. So we have int I, and it's not initialized, so right now I is just like nothing. And then once we enter the for loop, we have for I equal to 1, so we initialize I as 1, right? So initialization only happens once in the for loop, so that's what that's going to be. And I is in fact less than or equal to 10, so we can actually go into the for loop. So inside the for loop, we see that there's another initialization for I. We're going to set I equal to 1 again, so this is going to be changed. It's going to be 1 again, and then this time we're going to check to see if I is less than or equal to 5, and then increment it if it is. So it is in fact less than or equal to 5, so we can print out hi there. I'm just going to write hi for shorthand. And then we can increment I plus plus. So now I is going to be 2. So there we go. Check once again, I is less than 5, less than or equal to 5, so we can print out hi again. And then we finish this, so we're going to increment it to 3. So now I is equal to 3. So then once again, since 3 is less than 5, we can print out hi again. There's another hi, and then we increment it again, I plus plus, so I is equal to 4. And then 4 is less than 5, so we can print out hi again. You can kind of see where this is going. And then we're going to have this incremented to 5. 5 is still less than or equal to 5, because 5 is equal to 5. So then we're going to print out hi again. And then we're going to increment I to 6. So you see at this point, now that I is equal to 6, we exit this for loop, right? So I is no longer less than or equal to 5, right? So we're at this point in the code right here. And there's nothing else to run, so we finish up the for loop and we increment I again. So the outer for loop increments I to 7. And then we check to see, is I less than or equal to 10? In fact, it is, so we enter this for loop again. But look, now that we've entered the for loop again in a different loop, this for loop is being initialized again. So this for loop is going to initialize I equal to 1. And then run through its code again. So you can see how this inner for loop is going to print out another set of 5 highs, not i's, another set of 5 i's, and then it's going to end with I equal to 6. I is going to get incremented again, and then I is going to be still less than or equal to 10, and then it's going to run another for loop and another one and another one. The trick here is every time this for loop ends and starts again, the inner for loop gets initialized again because it's like a brand new for loop. So then that's just going to cause I to get set to 1 every time, and then it's going to repeat infinitely. Hopefully this helps.